Hello, I'm Zoc. Welcome to Keyforge. Today we have our last NKFL match of the season. We will be playing against Christophe, and this concludes our tour of the Diamond Division. It's been fun. It's been cool to see some of the best decks in the world. And next season we'll be going back down to Gold, which will be fun as well. But let's see, what does this game mean? Because it could have an impact on both my standing and Christoph's standing. Not that it'll impact whether I stay up or down, but um, let's take a look. Okay, and let me bring this over here. And what's up, Ketzer? Nice to see you. Okay. So, as you can see, I am pretty much tied for last place with Not Tonight. So I need to win one game here to not be last place. If I lose all 3 games, I'm guaranteed last place. If I win all 3 games, which is not going to happen, I will jump Karen. So that's what it means for me. So my goal here is to win one game. However, Christophe has a much bigger goal because with 2 wins, he can stay in Diamond. So he's going to be trying to win at least 2 games, and he will stay in Diamond. If he wins one, let's say he wins it 3-0 and then loses 2 games 3-2, 3-2, he would also be in Diamond. But I think that's about his only ways to stay in Diamond. So it means a lot to him. So it should be exciting. Hey, Quick Draw, nice to see you. 3-0. I'd like to help out. I don't think I can, but I will try. I will always try. Let me refresh here so we can get to banning. Okay, I think I have them all loaded up. I was briefly taking a look at them. So let's go through them, make sure I have them all. Yep, okay. So we start out with Regentin. That's a mass mutation. 17 creatures, a little bit of speed. Triple Pismire. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Ghost Hawk with Song of the Wild. Eaton Jar and Furnace and a Grim Reminder. The Grim Reminder could do a lot of work here. This one could be controlled fairly well, potentially, with a lot of creature control. Next up, we have Bogus. Bogus Loa. 87 set World Collide. Lots of creatures here. 20. A decent amount of speed. Also Ghost Hawk, Song of the Wild, Punctuated Equilibrium, and a pretty good Logos lineup. Then we have Bandit D. Robinson, a really cool AoA deck. Grump Buggy, Burn the Stockpile, Champions Challenge, Triple Archimedes with double Neutron Shark is really cool. Double Lab Work. The Sting, which it can destroy itself with Neutron Shark. Burn the Fanatic with double Life for Life, double Miasma. This is a really strong deck. We have Donata, another Worlds Collide. Worlds Collide Brobnar. Triple EE on the fringes. Obsidian Forge with 24 creatures. Double Tau Tau Desania Eddie. So this one's quite scary, actually. Then we have Monica. Mass Mutation. Lots of speed. Also Infernus, some Sins, Essence Scale, again Song of the Wild, Savage Clash with Keyfrog, 23 creatures, Effervescent Principle. Then we have the Nightmare of Hyperfield, a good old Disc Logo Shadows Coda. Lots of value here, not a lot of creature control. It does have Hysteria, Restringuntus, Arise, Restringuntus. Also kind of doing that with the double Drumbles and into interdimensional graph could be a problem. So, lots to think about here. Talking a little bit with Christophe here. Let's see. So, what am I most scared of? I'm not as scared about the Coda deck. It is scary in its own way. This deck, the Triple Mire, Fizzmire, and Eatonjar and Infernus is scary, but I don't think it's as scary as the other ones. Oh yeah, this is the other deck with the Ghost Hawk, Song of the Wild, Panpaka, Anga, and Jaga. Oh man, it's a pain, but we might have to deal with it. So this speed, along with the 23 creatures, kind of goes to the top of my list. Same with this one. And it also has Dasania, which is a pain in the rear. And then we have the AOA. These are kind of my three heavy hitters here. The AOA, though, it does have, or sorry, this one does have less creature control, although what it does have is pretty good. The Savage Clash plus a Bouncing Death Cork with so many creatures. Can I keep up with the speed? Double Chronos, Autoencoder, Greed, Daughter, Resurgence, with 4 draw pips within Logos. Yeah, I think we gotta get rid of that one. Dasania. I don't think we get rid of this one yet. So I think we get rid of Monica to start. That's what I'm going for. Hey JT, nice to see you. Ember Meaties, nice to see you. Thank you, thank you. I will try my best. Oh, they banned Chair? No AOA fun? They do not like fun. I'm probably going to save Researcher here. Quinn is also a great choice to save. But I think we save Researcher. Let me do a quick check. They have good artifact control in their AOA deck. And that's it. So we're likely to have a pretty good matchup with Researcher. So we're going to save that. They are still... They say, interesting. I think on my ban? Or maybe on my save, I'm not sure. I guess on my ban. They weren't expecting me to ban that? I don't know. I do not know. What will they save? They have a lot of good choices. A lot of good choices to save. Yeah, this will be some interesting matchups. Oh, coffee. Yes, coffee. Even though it's the middle of the day, it's been a crazy day so far. So, trying to get my mindset into Keyforge, and my goal here will be to make sure that I keep in mind some of the key cards in each deck. Especially, I have to think about this with the new kind of Archon rules in mind. Deck lists are always open, so I gotta make sure that I don't play into something stupidly when I know that it's out there. And I do that sometimes. So it will be something I think I can try and work on in this game. I have really no idea at all what they'll save. I don't think I've ever seen any match from Christophe. Um, and maybe I'm not, I'm sure they've probably been on somebody's stream, but I haven't seen it. So it'd be interesting to see. Like, I'm not sure what decks they really prefer. They saved Donata. Okay, that was one of my other big ones. The Dasani is really good there. Um, so I do think I get rid of the AOA here. And part of the reason is because of all the cool tricks. But part of the other reasons is it's got lots of creature control and lots of artifact control. And that makes it more realistic that I'll have a good matchup with at least Researcher to try and score that at least one win that I need. So I'm gonna buy ban Bandit. They ban my AOA, I'll ban their AOA because AOA is good. I like AOA. Billion dollar plans, $5 blunders, my personal tagline. I like it. Yeah, yeah. I do make silly blunders all the time. Was Blanded a flaming hobo deck at one point? I don't know. It's a beautiful AOA. It's a beautiful AOA. Now, what will they ban for me? Okay, so I don't need to worry about bandits. So now I need to think about my position of deck choices here because with this Dasania here on Donata, that's going to be pretty tricky of when and with a triple E on the fringes. When do I try and match up against that? And what do I have to match up against that? So let's take a look at my decks that I have so far. They banned Chair. Chair would have actually been really good versus it. We have Sword Kick. It does have Dis, so they can go to town purging my Dis with their EEs. This one has a tiny bit of archiving, not a ton. It does have one Tau Tau and a Library of the Damned. Usually it doesn't get too much off of the Library of the Damned. Sometimes it gets discarded with Igor, which would be okay, I guess, versus a Dasania. So this is good in the Dasania, not as good into the triple EE, but I think it might be okay. It doesn't have the creature control probably to handle that deck. Quinn, now this is an interesting matchup. I don't think this goes good at all into Donata. Because it likes to archive a lot, because it's got an EE and Dis. The Saurian does do good potentially versus it though. Then we have Decaclaw. Decaclaw could potentially, with the Markadis, with the Infernuses, do some work, although with the creature control, I would have to really hold the red alerts, and the star lines can be clunky. If I got my autoencoder early, it might be pretty good. And then finally we have Researcher. This one can do the archiving with autoencoder, so that would be a concern against that deck. And with the disc, I could purge a bunch of my stuff. So yeah, it's probably not a great matchup versus it either. They are still thinking about what to ban of mine. Now what's also interesting is I have no sense at all about, do they plan their save first? Do they wait on it? So that'll be interesting as well. Bandit's original Christophe deck. It's very nice. So Christophe is very alike to me. Team banning chair first. Well, it's very successful. Everybody who banned chair first are very smart people. I just need some other decks like chair to, so if we ban it, I can save those. Let's see. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Let's see. Have they banned? They banned Sword Cook. Okay. Okay. Bye bye Sword Cook. So now we got to pick, what are we going to go with first? Oh, that's a tough one. I'm definitely scared about their save deck. Would they go with that first? I don't know. Siren actually doesn't have a ton of archiving. It does have a memory chip, Archimedes, ZYX. But it might actually not be bad against it. Siren hasn't performed that well. It hasn't drawn that well. But I'm going to be a little bit risky, I think. Let's see. Let's see what else they got. So they got Donata. They have Boguslava. The Logos in this is really nice. Saurian could do some work. City-State Interest plus Ancient Power is a pain. Golden Spiral with Strix and Scudum. And then the Untamed can do some work with Punctuated Equilibrium, Ghost Hawk, Song of the Wild. Yeah, the Eaton's Jar deck. Ooh, okay, that could actually wreck me a little bit, depending which way I go. So let's see. I have some artifact control here with Neutron Shark. We have a Tachyon Pulse and an Animator here, and none in my other two. Well, I do have Rustnar here. I think we have to go out on a limb here. We are going to start with Quinn. And they started, oh no, with their save deck. That's a bad matchup. I think. Oh man, that's not good. I was hoping they wouldn't do their save deck first. What do I know? Okay, so Donata versus Quinn. So we gotta try and go big Saurian here potentially. With Dasania, all of our good archiving is a liability. E on the fringes can do some work. Snag could potentially do some work here. We'll see. We'll see. A very good pick by Christophe to start with, though. But I'm happy that gets out of the way, though. Good luck, have fun. I'll wait until I start it, and then I'll put it in there. Okay. So we hope that they draw Dasania first. Hey, this is not a bad start. Falaphosaurus to start. I can go with that. We do need to save our axioms, so we can't archive it. Now, Falaphosaurus is putting stuff in our archive, so we need to put stuff in our archive that doesn't necessarily matter, because it could go away to Dasania. But putting it in our archive early hopefully makes them use Dasania and get rid of it. Do they have any way to bring it back? They have Code Monkey. Oh, they have an Exhume. Okay, so purging Dasania may be important. They also did not mulligan, so we'll start with Falaphosaurus here. They do have a lot of creature control. 3 Fates, Tremor, Gengar Chieftain, Tremor right away. Tremor into Shorty and Groke. Oh, and Calfine. Alright, that's fine. Go Saurian again. Remove this. I think we Axiom here. If they go right into 3 Fates, that's unfortunate, but I think we need to try and pressure them. Let's see, we have our Neutron Shark. Are there any artifacts that they have that we care about? Key to Dis and Obsidian Forge? Those are both pretty important stuff. So I don't know. We might want to think about holding it for that. So let's take a quick look again at the standings, and congratulations Riku on a very, very strong season. Really close to catching Dick Rowland there, but locked in second place already. As long as I get 1 key at least versus Christophe. Very impressive season. Dick, of course, has already taken the division. And then who? Gorlami's already locked up Diamond because he's got the key difference tiebreaker over JDG 314. So the difference will be, will JDG or Christophe get in? I think Christophe's got the advantage versus me, but we will see. And Nick is spectating. Cool. Christophe is having a think. Oh, no, it's my turn. Played 3 Fates. Okay, so we will go dis here. We do get the snag out. We'll do Binding Irons, Bornet, snag. It's unfortunate that they had the 3 Fates right away. Now, do we play the Harbinger here? I think we do. I don't think they have a way to kill it. So I think we do. Oh, and now a bunch of our efficiency is coming, which we might not want to do with the Dasania still out there. See, they have triple EE, which doesn't do anything right now because I don't have any Ember. But I did give them the Binding Irons to get rid of. The snag here now causes them problems, though, because... and unfortunately I didn't draw into any more discs, but I can lock them into something if they play something small. And Bornit could do some work, potentially. Hopefully we can reap with it and purge some of their good cards, like a Dasania or an Obsidian Forge. What are other key cards that they have? Smith probably does a ton of work for them. I probably won't be able to protect from that. I think they'll be able to out-creature me. Key to Death. This is another good one to get rid of. Infernus, Exhume, the Eddy, the Code Monkey. So there's lots of good targets. So if I do get off the Bornet, I might have a good... Ooh, the Dasania comes out. Unfortunately, I don't have an Infernus to purge it. Oh, they put the Dasania in their archives with Code Monkey. Very nice. That is super unfortunate. But they didn't want to gain the Ember. That's interesting. Okay, we definitely got to go dis here. Bornet will reap. We'll get the opponents. We didn't get anything that great. EE. Flamewake Shaman, Information Exchange, Grand Nine Toes, Tau Tau. The EEs are going to destroy me no matter what. But do we purge it anyway? Information Exchange is always good. Tau Tau's always good. Let's see, how much creatures do they have in Dis? They have a 6. I pretty much have to discard my Tau Tau. I think I'm either going to do Tau Tau or EE. Let's do the EE. and force them back in the logos so that they have to kill my snag to play something else. Oh, they Tau. However, that makes it so I could potentially born it again. Hey, Gorlami, nice to see you. Cat looks up from newspaper. I should play more Dasani. Dasani is so good. Like, it neuters this deck. All this deck wants to do is archive either all Saurian or all Dis and then have shenanigans. So they kill the Bornet, which makes sense. Snag can't do anything. Okay, then I think we go in the Saurian. This is the first game, Gorlami. You haven't missed much at all. He's got a Dasani in the archive, so I'm going to not be able to do much. We will go Saurian here. Saving? Now do I put the Rooted on? Do I protect the Harbinger so they can't destroy it when they want to? Or do I protect the Snag? I think the Harbinger. They can kill the Snag with like a volcano or something like that. Reader Gallum will be good here. Now Phalanx Strike. I think we kill the Titan Guardian here. Oh wow, we would have a killer Logos turn. If they didn't have Dasani in the archives. Gorlami, congratulations on staying in Diamond. Well played this season. Yeah, never been so sad to see such a good Logos. Indeed. Okay, here comes Brobnar. Fire Breath. Nice. Do they have Volcano? Volcano only kills 2 of my creatures, so they might not do that anyway. Gengar Chieftain. Very nice. Well, I think we have to go Logos here anyway. And do we try and bait them into the Sasania? We can bait them into getting use out of our Cutthroat Research. Oh, there's a Volcano. Interesting. Oh, and that's it? Okay, so let's see. How many would I put in archive here? 3 in archive. It would only get them to check. Okay, so we got to go Logos here. How much do we put in our archives? If anything. I think we put Titan Guardian out, we put a Eddie out, and archive a Tau. And then the question is, do we also play a Tau? I don't think we do. We can give them 1 Ember. We'll give them one Ember. We'll play the Cutthroat. I think we actually hold on to the Neutron Shark here. There's our other Tau and Memory Chip. Okay. Interesting. So let's see if they play the Dysania. They still have a Exhume that they can get me with as well. Even if they play it now. Unless I have a chance to Infernus it. Sweet. Have fun at locals, Ketzer. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Well, it's due to your skill, Gorlami. You did well. Oh, hey, they didn't get value out of Smith. Okay, that's great. So I think we just go to check here. We probably even pull our archives. Let's see. So I think we reap twice. Do we care about Calfine? Let's see. They're getting actually kind of low on creature control. Oh, they have the Harbinger and the Key to Dis. Okay. Oh, and the Flamewick Shaman. Can't forget that. That can do some work. We will reap with the Eddy for sure. Do we play the Memory Chip here? We could destroy it with a Neutron Shark? I think we just discard it. Titan Guardian will reap. We'll discard Tau. We'll discard Memory Chip. And we'll discard the other Tau. Screw it. We'll hold on to the Neutron Shark. We'll just go to check. Play it really, that's 6 draws and 3 archives that we just gave up. Last 2 in this turn. 2 Tau and the hold Eddy might have been good. I would have tried to bait them with more archives last turn or the turn before and held Eddy instead of discarding second Tau. That's fair. My worry though is that they can go big board. We haven't really seen it yet, but that's my worry. I'm expecting here that, yeah, they're going to EE me. Yep. So I was assuming that they'd kind of get me off a check here anyway. So to your point, maybe I should have held some Taus. They got the double EE action going. Weird lines because of Dysania. Yeah. I mean, they make me pay one way or the other. So let's see, they purge my Snag and my Bornet. They discard their Infernus, they discard their Harbinger. Will they get my other 2 cards, or will they go into theirs? They got my other, or they got the Harbinger of Doom. Or sorry, they discarded theirs, and they purged mine, and then they purged their Harbinger of Doom. Okay. Yep, so they steal all 6. However, we can destroy them all with the Axiom, so I think they get their big turn. They purged Bornet and Binding Irons. So let's see, my Binding Irons and their Bornet. Okay, so what do they still have in the discard? They have 11 in a draw. So Infernus, 3 Fates. Okay. So Um, we could kill everything with Axiom, but I don't think it's the right call. We do need to get rid of the EEs. Our Eddy is now neutralized because we have no archiving. So yeah, based off what they're doing, you guys were definitely doing the right play. So good, good, good call that I should have held onto some archiving so that I could have made him pay with the Eddy. Um, you guys would have played it better than me. Saurian. Let's see, how much more creature control do I have? A regrettable meteor, which doesn't do much. The double hysteria is actually pretty good, potentially. Hecatomb is interesting for both of us. We're gonna go Saurian here. We're gonna Triumph, Tribute. We're not gonna Exalt it. And we will Axiom, and I think Ward the Titan Guardian, not kill our Eddy. No, we'll keep the Eddy just to see if we want to reap with it the coming turn. Yeah, I think this game is a losing cause unless we get lucky with our disc coming up, but I don't see that happening. Let's see. Let's take a look at their big creatures. They don't. Grand Nine Tones can get to 6, but they don't have any big creatures that are regrettable meteor hits. However, if we go EE now, we can purge both our EEs. So that's pretty good. There's the Desania. We don't have our Infernus yet. They have 7 in their draw. Let's see, they can exhume an EE though, so let's get rid of their EEs while we have a chance. Okay, that's not bad. We have Thorium Plasmate and Neutron Shark. Could do something. So hopefully we have a chance with Infernus to get their Desania. If we do, we might be able to pull this out. I think they still have an advantage, but all their EEs are gone. Desania is a concern. We haven't seen their Obsidian Forge or Key to Dis yet. Hopefully they play it now so I can Neutron Shark them. No, they go Logos and Titan Guardian. And their own Eddy. Okay. That's fine. The Sonia Reaps and Hapsis Reaps. Okay, that's good. We're gonna go on the logos. The only question is do I play my Neutron Shark or not? We have 7 in the draw. I think we do, because we gotta draw into Infernus and try and get some stuff before, while we still have a chance. So we're gonna Thorium Plasmate their Eddy over here. We'll reap with our Eddy. I guess we can get to check if we reap with Titan Guardian. That sounds good. Sanitation Engineer will come out, and then Neutron Shark will destroy. Oh man, we might discard our Infernus. Oh man. Let's see if they go Dis next turn. Have they already got rid of their snag? I don't think so. Okay. That would prevent me from 3 Fatesing the Dysania. We're going to do it. We're going to get rid of the Titan Guardian, I think. Ah, screw it. We got a Hysteria, unfortunately, and our own snag. Okay, but we didn't get Infernus. And we just drew into Infernus, so that's good. But they probably have a ton of Dis in their hand, right? They have 5 Purged, 6, 7. So they have 5 Dis left between the 10 cards left between hand and draw. So hopefully they don't have 5 in their hand. But they haven't played Dis for a while. If we can save ourselves from not redrawing, we might have a chance. Might have a chance, we'll see. Yeah, the discards were okay. It would have been nice to have the Hysteria with the Infernus, but if they redraw anyway, maybe it doesn't matter. What we can try and do is actually get rid of a whole bunch of our discs to try and make us 2 house, just like Gorlami was saying. Both of us have a lot of discs purged already, 4 and 5. We're both going to be redrawing at right about the same time. They go Logos. What do they have left in Logos? A Hapsis. An Igor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they have 3 with potentially an Igor. Oh, and the other Tau Tau. Oh man, if they're able to redraw, that would suck. Oh, the Igor. No, they're able to redraw. Very nice. We do get a key. So now what's our plan here? I think we go Dis, and we actually purge our Dis. We discard 3 of our Dis, and reap to try and get down to more of a 2-deck option here. So we're gonna reap here, discard 3 Fates. We will get our Binding Irons, discard Hecatomb. We'll get our Snag. We'll discard Infernus and get Hecatomb and Inchurn. Okay, that's not bad. Two house game. So yeah, we have 7 purged. 7 purged. We didn't have that great a redraw. Although we redrew into our Infernus. Not bad. This is an interesting game. Interesting game. Let's see. So their Dasania is now reshuffled. Not that I have a way to archive anything right now anyway, but that's interesting. This Titan Guardian is really saving me from this Hapsis action. Very cool game. It's gonna take a while. Let's see. I think I'm okay. Okay, here comes a Brobnar. They're gonna have a huge Brobnar. Volcano. Alaka. And Flamewake Shaman will kill my Titan Guardian. So I think we have to play our Saurian here. Just to draw more cards? Okay, they only had 2. Oh, they didn't have Flamewake. Huh, interesting. Well, if we go Saurian, we get to check. If we go Logos, we get to check. We're gonna put a whole bunch of Ember. Yeah, let's go Saurian. Because then we draw more. The 2 deck cycling hurt me. 2 deck cycling. Oh, both of them? Okay, so we got to check. Oh, now we have crazy Tau Tau action. Ugh. It's going to be crazy. Crazy finish here. Will we be able to... They go quickly into this. They potentially have the Infernus back. Here comes the Exhume for the Igor. So we should see the key to this here probably. What did they discard with Igor? Smith and Flamewake Shaman. Nope. Misery Exploit for 1 Ember. Obsidian Forge and Key to Dis, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Now it gets dangerous. Snag. Very dangerous. Well, we get our key. They didn't draw into their EE with Igor, so that's huge. So we go Logos here. Hologramophone. Quantum Finger Trap. Who do we kill with a Thorium Plasmate? Maybe a Hapsis? I guess. And do we Tau Tau? I think we do. I have to do some math about... Yeah, I think we do here. Tau Tau into... Oh, man. Oh, we drew into a Neutron Shark. Let's archive the Hysteria because we're kind of 2 housing it. And if they discard that, it's not huge. We do kind of want to Infernus Hysteria. I think I have to discard the other Tau Tau. Let's see. Well, let's Thorium Plasmate here. We'll get the Hapsis. Neutron Shark. Let's see, let's Reap with Titan Guardian. Neutron Shark can first hit Obsidian Forge and then Quantum Finger Trap. And then probably Key to Dis. Now let's reap here first. Do we care if we draw into more logos? For example, do we kill the Titan Guardian? Not sure. All right, we're doing it. We're Towtowing. Screw it. Oh man. I think we'll put the Theros Centurion there because we don't want to lose the rest of the stuff. Now the Cutthroat here. Do we hold on to that to punish them? Because the Sonya gets them 2 Ember. So that's 5, 6, 7. I could kill my Titan Guardian. It's not a bad play. We're going to go Neutron Shark here. Obsidian Forge first. Titan Guardian. Then Key to Dis. Oh, or Snag. I discarded 3 Fates. Okay. Key to Dis or Snag? Probably Snag is actually... Nah. I think Snag's okay. Key to Dis, Quantum Finger Trap, and then I discarded Memory Chip. That's fine. Then we'll play out Sanitation Engineer, and we'll hold on to the Cutthroat Research in case they get me with the Sonya this coming turn. I'm happy with that, and I got Infernus Hysteria. So that's not bad. Okay, I see a path to victory here. I see a path to victory. They still have an Infernus coming. They only have 5 in their hands, so they may not have drawn the Sonya yet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. They only have 3 things I could Infernus right now. I could Infernus 6 times, actually. But I can hit more of my Dis, potentially, if I wanted to. The 3 Fates. The Stag might hurt here, but it's okay, I think, if I go back into Logos. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there was definitely an argument for me to kill the Snag instead of the Key to Dis. But I'm so scared of them going big board. Although I did draw into the Axiom. I didn't have that when I made that decision, I don't think. So if I knew I had that, then maybe I wouldn't have worried about it. Lots of tough decisions for both sides on this one. Oh, the Snag does put me back into Logos, but what else do they got? 3 Fates. So their Snag is going away, and my or the Hapsis and Grand Nine Toes. Theros, Snag, and Grand Nine Toes. Okay. So they don't get to cut their research, but I do get to check here. And we will discard our Triumph, because there's no way we're going to get to Triumph. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's no way we'll get to Triumph here. Do we ward our Sanitation Engineer? With Snag gone? Sure, why not? Okay, in the Logos they go. Here comes Eddie, and Dasania, I guess? They reap, they reap. Titan Guardian. Tau Tau. Oh, there's a Dasania. Unfortunate. Do they have any more Ember here? That would be a problem. Did they get their Eddy? I assume they got their Eddy? There's the other Tau Tau. Oofda. Yeah, they're keeping the other side of the, yep, Titan Guardian for the Eddy. And then they can set up Infernus play. Okay. So I can kill the Eddy here with Saurian, and I think that's a play. I think I hold on to my Reader Gallum. Yeah, I think that's the play. We could Hysterium as well, but then they can just play it again. So we gotta yeah, we Axiom and we ward their Titan Guardian. Then we Philophosaurus and Phalanx Strike for the Ember. And Inchurn. They can still stop us with Infernus. How else can they stop us? They have an information exchange. And that's it. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have any pips and discs. So I can't get to check. If they Infernus me, I can't get to check and stop them. But I could potentially in Saurian. If they just get one off of me, I can reap with Philophosaurus. Let's see, they still have an Exhume, right? Or did they play that? They played that. Okay, good. But they're going to redraw here. Yep, here comes a Dis. There's the Infernus, as expected. They still have 3 in their archives. Interesting. Probably a bunch of Brobnar. They have a Smith. Brobnar could be a problem. What do they get with their Infernus? Probably Tribute and Phalanx Strike? Yep, exactly. But they don't get to check. Amazing. So we go Saurian here. We reap with Philophosaurus. We archive Tau Tau and add Brooded on Auxiliary to hand. We Axiom. We put out Brooded on Auxiliary and Questor Jarda. We're going to save Reader Gallum for now. They probably still have... Do they have information exchange still? Yeah. I'm sure they still have information exchange. Oh, they might have Groke Gengar? Gengar Groke? And unfortunately, I left Questor Jarda, so they could potentially pull that off. Yeah, that was a mistake. If I put the Jarda on the other side, they couldn't have Gengared. So that's one of those things that I said I should have done better, is look at all their outs. Do they have enough creatures to get the Smith off? I think they might. And then it's a matter if I can get them off a check. I think I still can get them off a check at least one turn. And if I do, will I be able to get to a place where they can't get me off at check? And I think that depends if they redraw back into something. They still have the information exchange. Let's see, Volcano is gone, right? That's good. I'll have to think, did that snag play? Key to this would have hurt too, so I don't know. Okay, here's the Grok. Ooh. With the Fire Breath, and then the Gengar. And the Questardarda. Tremor to stun them all. Calfine. So they'll still get me off check with the information exchange. So we have to go. I think we have to go Saurian here. But I think I lost this. I think I just lost this. Axiom one turn too late. I think I just lost this. Because they can get me off a check in Brobnar, and they're going to be able to burst, actually. I think they can fight twice. But Broodon kills Grok. They have some tough decisions here. So they can fight here, not get damaged, kill my Dilophosaurus, get me off check. But the Reader Gallum's still a problem. Grok fights here, he dies. Whew. But they could fight Shorty here, Calfine here, Grok here, and Reap. I think that'd be enough too, because I don't have anything to purge with my Infernus. No pips. No pips to purge. So did that snag play lose me the game? I don't know. I got the check, but I was only able to play one card. They would have keyed to diss me later anyway. But I think I've lost. We'll see what they do. I feel like they might have Smith too, but I might be wrong. That tremor hurt. Yeah, they go Brubner again. There's another Calfine. Shorty takes out Brooded on Auxiliary. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, I forgot. They could just do that. Fight there. Reap, reap. Yep, and I don't have anything to Infernus, so good game. Oh man, actually, I forgot. I have an archive. Ah, actually, I already screwed up. Let's just see what I would have pulled here to see. Yeah, I want to pull Eddie anyway. So it wouldn't have mattered. I think you could have gotten the key to this, but killed your shark instead so the snag wasn't live. Yeah, that's true. I was being a little bit greedy. I wanted another hit. Okay, but that's good because now Dasania's out of the way. So yeah, that would be a good one to kind of take a look at because I bet if I play that differently, I could have won that. So, but well played to Christophe. That was a fun game. And sorry, JDG. Let's see, maybe if I still win both of them? I forget. Maybe still have a shot. Okay, what do I play now? Do I play Researcher? They're probably going to be expecting me to play Researcher. Let's check the standings really quick. So they're level with JGG in wins and one more key difference. So yeah, there's still a shot. If I win both these other games, there's still a shot. Okay. So let's see, what do they have left here? I think that was just me being outplayed a little bit there. I feel like I probably could have won that game. Nightmare would be interesting. The Saurian one, I feel like he's going to go with that Saurian one. So what? And I have no idea like what he likes to play. Second. So I think we're gonna go, let's see, we have Deca Claw, we have Researcher Tower Child, and we have Surin. I kind of feel like I should do Surin here. Let me check again on their. They have Effervescent Principle, Interdimensional Graph, and Drumble here. That Surin would be really bad in a Nightmare. Infernus EP here, not too bad. I couldn't handle these dinos, so yeah, I don't know. Surin is probably out. We play Deca Claw here. Let's play Deca Claw. And they're playing Regentin. The Eaton's Jar deck. That actually probably will destroy Deca Claw, but Deca Claw does have artifact control, so we just got to hold on to that. Okay. Just talking a little bit with Christophe here. We decided we're going to use a time limit here. I forget if NKFL is 40 or 45. GG is now 45. NKFL used to be 40. What is NKFL 45 now? Rules. Pins. No pins and rules. Okay. Oh, it's a rules discussion, not NKFL rules. Documents and links. Okay. Registration. Rules. Okay. $40. All right, so there's still 40. So we'll go 40. Okay. We are going to go Deca Claw. Forgot to drink my coffee when it was still hot. Maybe that would have given me the extra brain power to win that one. Maybe not. I think my losing thing was playing that 3-power elusive creature not behind Brooded on Auxiliary, though. That was what lost it for me. I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff I could have done better, but okay. Let's get autoencoder to start off with here. That would be nice. And then get our Tachyon Pulse and Archive so that we have that when we need it for the Eaton's Jar. The market disc is nice, but and the logo starting hand is nice, but we really need autoencoder for this deck. We did not get it, but we will start, I think, with Researcher Smoko. No, we're going to start with Techno Alien. And I am going to be right back. Alright, back. They played Eclectic Inquiry and Sloppy Lab Work. We will go Logos. We'll play Neurosiphon, Animator, Adaptoid, Research Moko, and Intern. We do have an animator now, so if they eat in jar, we can kill it right away. That's cool. And then we could purge it. Ooh, but here comes Untamed. I forget, is this the... Oh yeah, this is not the punctuated equilibrium one. Song of the Wild Ghost Hawk, Grim Reminder. Oh, they have their own Infernus. Okay. Sacro Beast, Niflhape, Dark Fairy, Pismire, Damaging Adaptoid. Okay. Our Dance of Doom only hits one of their creatures. That's really annoying. Dance of Doom for 2. So that we archive one, and we get our Bonesaw out ready. Bonesaw is ready. And we can also Infernus some of their stuff, such as Sloppy Lab Work and Eclectic Inquiry. Let's see, is this the Resurgence deck? It's not. Okay, good. Then Bonesaw will fight into Pismire. They have the double gateway. That will be pretty good. Infernus and Effervescent Principle. Okay, they Lethalogica, they discard Effervescent Principle, they QMEX, a Diametric Charge to kill my Bonesaw. Okay. I think we go to the Starlines here, although... Yeah, let's Star Alliance. We do want Explorer Rover on Techno Alien, because Techno Alien's ability rocks. We will fight Niflhape here. And what will we... Let's see, the ability says... Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 1 in your hand and 1 on the bottom of the deck. So we want Positron Bolt in our hand and Dominator Bauble on the bottom of our deck. Red Alert we'll just do here. We will not discard Market Disc. We'll play out Commander Chan over here. Okay, we got our Tachyon Pulse. Oh, there goes Gateway. Okay. What do they have to follow that up with? We still haven't got our autoencoder, which is unfortunate. They still have an Infernus. Ooh, Stirring Grave for what? I should have looked. What other... Oh, they have Grim Reminder is their big one, but Stirring Grave and QMEX as well. Okay. Stringgrave for Pismire, that's a good one. Implosion. Grim Reminder for the rest of Untamed. Okay. And Snarette. Okay, so we'll go logos here. Mutagenic Serum, Positron Bolt, Eclectic Inquiry, and Dimension Door, and Animator. We can't do anything with it right now anyway, so we'll intern. Okay, we did get an Infernus in our archives, which is nice. But man, we need that autoencoder. Getting the Grim Reminder with Infernus, I think is really big here. Okay, yeah, here comes the big Untamed again. And I don't think we actually have a good way to handle it because we didn't draw into our Gleeful Mayhem or our Red Alerts. Song of the Wild into Ghost Hawk into Snarette. Oh man, we are in trouble. We should not have positron the Snarette because now we can't Markadis it. Okay, so pretty much we're screwed. We could play the Infernus and try and get a... We could play Artifacts and exhaust them. This is not a bad idea. We could exhaust 2 of their creatures. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Markadis could kill one of theirs. And we hope for, with our draw, that we get, what, Gleeful Mayhem? I guess. We drew into another Infernus. Not great. Stirring Grave. Is there anything that will help us here? Nope. We'll do Scout Key Pete so we can not draw something. We'll mark a disc and just kill the Dark Fairy. And I guess we'll Infernus again here. We'll get their Stirring Grave and Effervescent Principle. All right, we're in a really bad position here. Gloria is Anna's attendant with a draw pip. And they could reap 6 times here. They could fight off with like Sacro Beast. They'll probably do that at least once. And probably reap with the rest. Oh, they have a scout. So Snarette, or yeah, Snarette can kill. Okay. We have to go Starlines here. We will scout Pete. And we will discard Schnurret. We'll play Detention Coil on Sacrobeast. We'll play Stunner on Pismire. We will Tachyon Pulse. We'll Survey and discard Bot Booked In. There's our red alert finally. And we'll capture one there and there. We did finally get our red alert, but it's a little too late. All right, so it all comes down to Researcher if I can get that final win. Oh man, autoencoder last 3 cards of the deck. Ouch, 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 ouch. So what we should have done, we did have a chance to hold the red alert, and we didn't. So, I mean, that's on us right there. That was a bad play. If we held it, no problem. Okay, we'll play this out, play this out. Rapier. Do we want Pain Mail? Yeah, we do. Okay. Now, how will they punish me? That is the question. Into Logos they go. Opposition Research. Infomorph. QMax. Positron Bolt. And that's it. So, hey, I got a key. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they played 10 Untamed cards. If we Markadis them into Untamed, they still have Cephaloist and Trimble. Trimble can kill one of ours, unfortunately. So I think that's the play. It cannot fight, which is nice. I cannot reap though, unfortunately. Gleeful Mayhem. Maybe I Gleeful Mayhem my own away team to put Pain Mail in the archive. Yeah, I like that play. So we'll get to two keys at least. So we're gonna Pain Mail my away team. All I can do is fight here. So first we Markadis, damage here, Markadis into Untamed. I guess fighting here doesn't really matter. Fight into yeah, let's just wipe their board. Why not? It's gonna die anyway. And in churn. Okay, this is close. There's a Trimble. Do they have the Cephaloist as well? They don't. But I can't get to check. I can't get to check. Ugh. Ugh. Do I Infernus them before my next turn? I don't think so. I think we go Logos here. We do not take our archives. We play autoencoder. We discard archivist. We play diametric charge. And do we discard bot booked in here as well? Yeah, because we have to. They're going to get to check no matter what. So we have to stop them. Hopefully with our Infernus. That's probably the only way that we can do it. We'll see. We've at least made it a game. Here comes their disc. They have eaten jar, so they can probably stop my Infernus. And they have Wretched Doll, Bonesaw. They have their own Infernus. Whale the Damned, so they're at check. I do have a Neurosiphon, but that won't help me. Do they have the jar? I'm sure they do. Here it comes. They're thinking about what to hit. And I think they will win. Two cards left in their hand, probably a jar and what else? I think Implosion is gone. They might have a Dark Minion. I think that, oh, and Infernus. Maybe they're thinking about what's Infernus? Yeah. That's too bad. With that one card, they're gonna also flip their deck. That's too bad. Let's see. They're making it dramatic. All right. Looking what I archived. All right, so I think we just lost this one too. Two super close games, came down to the wire. Uh, if we didn't Positron Bolt the Snurret, would that have given us one extra turn that we needed? Because we could have marked it while they had all the untamed creatures out, or if we held our red alert. So there's multiple ways we could have done better. The autoencoder being in our last three really hurts. We have to hope that they only have Infernus here and not Jar. And then we'll have to look forward to next game. Having pain mail earlier would have been nice too. But alas, alas, alas. Let's see. So did I make a mistake? I discarded both Bot Booked In and Archivist to get stuff in my archives. I actually got good stuff in my archives. However, did I make a mistake because having Bot Booked In out would have allowed me to play something randomly from the top of my deck? I don't think so, but maybe. I mean, I guess the way that I look at it is if I discard it, I archive potentially what's there anyway. And this knowing what is in my hand in archives gives me better options than just hoping for the top of the deck. Here comes Eaton's Jar. Do they hit the right card? Probably. Unfortunately, they redraw. That really hurts. Well, if they hit the right card, they just automatically win. And they won. I guess we can go Logos and Neurosiphon. We'll draw one card. Adaptoid. Okay. Well, another close game, another one where I definitely could have played better to win it, and I didn't. So that's a good learning experience. They played well. I should have thought ahead to definitely holding on to the red alert because of the grim reminder. That definitely happened, I think, a lot faster than I expected. Let's copy that off too. All right, it comes down to Researcher Tower Child, I think. Let's make sure it's the right call. So we are going to be playing against either the Nightmare of Hyperfield, and honestly, I have no idea how it will do against this. I think it'll do great against it, actually. Or Bogoslava. And I think it'll do okay against that too. So yeah, we definitely are going Researcher here. Let's see. I think they're still thinking about it. We'll make a game. We'll do a time for this as well. All right, I have faith in Researcher. Unless we get pretty unlucky with our draws, I think it can take our one win that we needed home for us. Now, I apologize to Sloppy Lab Work. I definitely should have been able to win one of those games for you, and I did not do it. Two very close games. Very close games. But some learning opportunities. All right, they went with the Nightmare. I'm guessing that if this one just goes off just right, it could do some work. It's expected Ember, maybe it's probably under. So they can Drumble graft me. But if I go for 6, I can't do that. They do have Miasma, they do have Effervescent Principle, and Restringuntus, but I have tons of draw pips, or damage pips that might be good. What's up, Quick Draw? Tight games for sure. And let's see how this one goes. Hey, we got autoencoder to start. That's a great way to start. And they don't have... we're going to keep it. Oh, and they do graft right away. Okay. Help from future self right away. Okay, this is gonna be a fast deck. We will play out all of this. Okay, there's our Infernus. So bye-bye Help from Future Self and Time Traveler unless they reshuffle it right away. Nerve Blast, let's see, do they have, they have Pawn Sacrifice, Poison Wave, Double Twin Bolt, Hysteria, is huge actually versus me. Okay, Relentless Whispers. Urchin, Miasma, Dodger, okay. I think we go Dis here and we hold on to our Stirring Grave. We're gonna go Dis, we're gonna play Dark Minion. It's gonna damage Dodger. We're gonna play Infernus. It's gonna damage Dark Minion. And then we're gonna purge Time Traveler and Miasma. And we'll hold on to the Stirring Grave so that we can recur our Infernus. Oh, but we drew another one. So let's see, we gotta be prepared for the Hysteria. So we don't want too much Ember. I mean, we just captured all that, so they would have earned it anyway. But capturing more with Octavia isn't a long-term solution, really. Ooh, Guardian Demon's nice. Can take out Faust and heal Dodger. That's pretty sweet. Double Guardian Demon is actually really good. We're just going to go for a short value play here. Octavia will fight Dodger, and we'll play this out, and done, and ensure. We will not exalt Thoris because it won't kill anything. Guardian Demon can just use it against me anyway. But if I didn't kill Dodger, then they could use all 3 of them and heal Dodger again with the Guardian Demons, which would have been really good. Okay, we drew into our M4 Captura 2. That's really good. Mother Twin Bolt. Twin Bolt can take out Cornus and Octavia. Okay, we'll go dis here, I think. Or do we mind over matter right away? Yeah, let's mind over matter here. Discard opposition research. We do ping ourselves, but that's pretty nice. With our discard, we got a dark minion in there. Okay. So now we have 2 more Infernuses lined up. I would have liked the Implosion so we could have archived it right away with our Stirring Grave. We also have a nice Axiom lineup here. We don't have any value that we can get out of the Adaptoid right now. But so far our long-term game is going pretty good here. Getting Monument to Strix out will be awesome. Poison Wave takes out Daughter. Urchin to steal. Pawn Sacrifice to take out Adaptoid. Very nice. We'll go Dis here. Infernus. We're gonna get Pawn Sacrifice, Poison Wave. Let's Mindfire him. We got Arise. Infernus number 2. Damage here. We'll get that Arise, and we'll get Twin Bolt Emission. We will Waking Nightmare, and we'll put out our Dark Minion. We could Stirring Grave the Faust. I think we hold on to it again. Back into logos. Now the question is, do they pull the archives for the mother? They do, which also puts the 2 Guardian Demons in there. Twin Bolt Emission takes out Infernus and Dark Minion, Mother, and Labwork. Okay, we'll go into Saurian here, play out our Amphora Captura, play out our Monument to Strix. Oh man, I'd really like to kill... We don't have Primus, so we can't move the Ember off of Technosaurus. I'd really like to kill Mother with the Axiom, but I don't think it's worth it. We'll play Techno, we're not going to exalt it. Although if we do, we can stop them. Wait, did I? This one has interdimensional graph, which I haven't played yet. Okay, but not like I'm... forging keys anyway. All right, they go into Dis. Yeah, they can use the Mother with Dominator Bobble and with a Guardian Demon, get all the damage off a Mother, so maybe it was stupid to play the Technosaurus or Exalt it. Didn't think about that. Okay. We just need to get through more cards. They can reap for 3 times next turn, so maybe we need to get this out here. Yeah, let's do this. Whoops. So that was stupid ordering. I stunned my Infernus by playing Orb of Invidious first. Shadow Self, Fagin, Silvertooth. With a Hystricog, I can take out whatever I want here. If I went back into this. I do need to protect myself versus the Fagin. Let's do that. Let's double doom the Shadow Self. They discard the Shadow Self, okay. Infernus will come down, damage the Fagin. We will get lab work and Urchin here. Yeah, I think we need to start getting their steel, and then we'll get rid of the Fagin. Okay, this is a nice Logos turn coming up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so we're not giving them one house, which is good. We're playing the long game. Let's see if it works. They still have the Jumble Graft that they can do, but that's all right. In addition, Schuler for value. Do they also Hysteria here? Probably not, because of my Infernuses, but I don't know. They might just try and rush now. It'll get them the check. Oh, they kill the Infernus before? Ooh, Succubus. Very nice. They do get to check. We're going to go Logos here. Positron Bolt with the Ember. Got to kill that Succubus. Dinobot needs to get rid of that Mother. Group Think Tank will definitely capture. And will we draw here or capture another? We'll capture another Novu Dynamo, and we'll discard the Infomorph. Okay, finally we get our Citizen Strix and Consul Primus. That will allow us to do stuff with our Monumentus Strix, although I would have preferred us to redraw. So we probably don't want to go Saurian next turn. Now I have all my tools. Restringuntus they still have. So they still have Hysteria, Restringuntus. Okay, into Logos they go. They have Graft, Dr. Escatera, Rocket Boots, Fogify, and EP. I already got rid of their EP, right? No, I haven't. Okay. So Fogify, Escatera, Rocket Boots, and discard EP. It's huge that I didn't get to check. I won't be able to... Let's see. What do we want to do here? I think either Dis or Logos. Let's go Dis. We're actually going to fight with the... Oh, I can't fight. Well played, well played. Rapier. This guy will kill this guy. Xenofiend comes down here. We'll implode. I almost forgot about Drumble and Graft. So we have to capture. We need to capture here onto here and destroy Hystricog. That'll work. Okay. Now I think we can do some work. But they still have stuff in the plate. Unfortunately, they will redraw. They still have a lot of steel and EPs and drumbles and graphs in their tool set. So they have 2 drumbles and a graft in hand. We know that. What else do they have? Hysteria. Keyhammer. Oh, Keyhammer graft is sweet. So they can do that next turn, right? I'm not sure what else they have in their hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 5 discards between hand and archives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 shadows and 1 logos. So whenever I forge a key, I have to create no ember, or they can keyhammer graph me. Interesting. Or keyhammer drumble and then graph me later. There's a hysteria. Okay. So logos we go. First, Nova Dynamo. So I have to get him off this key and then make him pay a ton with Faust when they finally graft me. They're going to drumble again next turn. Let's see. We first want to play Dinobot so that we can play Daughter and damage here. Do we want to draw or capture? I think capture. Yeah, we need to capture here. Okay, so we got him off check. Now, do they drumble again? That's probably the only card that they have in hand. They have Keyhammer as well. But I can make them pay a whole ton with Faust. That's the plan here. That's the plan. They go in the logos, so they're grafting right away. Okay. Discard Dexter. Destroy Nova Dynamo. We forge. So then we go Saurian. Faust. Saurus Rex. Consul Primus, I guess. Session Strix. Let's see, we gotta make sure 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, we already screwed up. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna steal 1. So let's put it on Daughter. Oh, we haven't stole yet. Dang it. I already screwed it up. So we capture here, and we shouldn't have put Faust in the middle because he can. Use Monument to Primus to move one off a daughter onto our other Primus. And we move the Shreks to our artifacts so that they can't steal from us. Oh man, that was bad mistakes there. Hopefully they didn't draw into getting what they needed. Oh yeah, Faust is totally dead. Dang it. Okay. So all he has to do is draw in Hysteria, and I think he wins. Shadows. Nerve Blast. Take out Daughter. Nerve Blast to hit Dinobot. And Fagin. Okay, let's do some Infernacine. Damage here. Get their Relentless Whispers and their Graft. Ember here, damage here. Damage here. Let's play out our Xenofiend 2. Infernus. I think we start getting our own now. We're going to draw here, actually. And get our own. We're going to get Spoils of Battle and Diametric Charge. Although, let's see. 7, 10. It doesn't matter because there's so much Ember here. If they get all that. Twin Bolt the 2 Dark Minions. Nice. Here comes Mother. Dr. Escatera to gain 1 and Rocket Boots on that. Okay. We did get our Stirring Grave for our Faust. I think we Faust it this time instead of a Infernus. So when they Hysteria, we can make them pay. Yeah, we got to do that right now. So we reap here. And we implode. We fight. Let's see. They have the effervescent principle still. Let's see, do we draw here? Yeah, I think we draw. Yeah, that's too bad. This Infernus will reap. And this one will fight off Escatera. Okay, can we claw back, or do they get their Hysteria? Hand a dis to get rid of the ward. Schuler to steal. Here comes Hysteria. Schuler, Drumble. Yep. Okay, let's see if we can do this right. Let's see if we can do this right. Technosaurus, kill Drumble. Saurus Rex. Citizen Strix. We already didn't do it right. It'll be okay though. Consul Primus, we gotta get Faust on the side, even though Schuler can just kill it, but Cornus and Octavia over here. Spoils of battle, capture, capture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, we'll make it cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll make it cost 12, so we don't want to capture too much. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we make it pay cost 12, we'll do this first. I'm so bad at math. I'm so bad at math. So bad at math. Oh no, that's perfect. Okay, that's perfect right there. That's perfect right there. Okay. Well, that worked barely. Now we still have EP, Hand of Dis. They can still have a lot that they can do. The EP, I still forge with Monument to Strix. We need him to play a little bit faster if we're going to end this on time. I will have to fish. Ooh. How are they going to fish? Help from future self? But no. I don't know how they're fishing. Into Logos they go. EP, yep. Let's see, they have, oh, Handedis is gone, okay. Help from future self. Fogify, okay. We will only use one ember there. Okay, and then we're gonna go Saurian. And reap out. Reap here. Move ember from here to here. Reap here. Reap here. Reap here. Reap here. Discard mind over matter. And this guy. Oh. Reaps here. Monument to Strix. Put another one there. Monument to Primus. Moves one from here to here. So even if they EP me, I still forge because of Monument to Strix. That takes away Drumble. They do have steel, but do they have enough steel to stop me off of 3 ember? I don't know. Did we get one? Did we get one? I don't know. They have a lot of tools. They only have 5 cards in their hand now. He was fishing for... Oh, they could Hysteria Drumble. Oh, and Keyhammer. Oh, hey. Okay. Okay, so I think the play here is actually just go Saurian to take Ember off of us. And then unstun all these people. That way they can't Drumble me. And now I'm EP safe. He says, good game. 30 seconds left. I have this, he says. Okay. Go on the Logos. Effervescent Principle. Dexter. Whew. We did it! All right, we got one. Whew. All right, we achieved not last place. Barely. We barely achieved not last place. Woohoo! Man, that was a hugely intense series. Every single game was down to the wire. Uh, every single game. All right, great series by Christophe. We did accomplish at least not finishing last. We didn't get the full win. Uh, and potentially lots of kind of learning, because if we could have played a little bit differently, maybe we could have. But thank you. Yeah, right at the buzzer, time just run out. Thanks, guys. Okay, so yeah, we will achieve second to last, and we will go down and have some fun in gold next season, which won't be any easier, honestly. Let's see. So we forged 7 keys there, and they forged 8. So we'll be at -10. We'll also be at 43 keys, but we'll have one more win. Christophe goes up into third. Sorry, JDG, couldn't do it. That knocks down JDG into gold, and Gorlami still in diamond. Well played to Christophe. And with that, I got to get back to work. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.